He wants to share his life with other people. He likes to know, in his mind, he believes that it's important to share resource, that what we have, we gift forward to others because we want to make the world a better place. We want to leave the world better than the way we found it. And it's been important to me in my life. I knew the minute I met Brian that it was important to him. When I met him, I knew that I was going to have to share him because that's who he is as a person. He gives to the lives of others. And I love that about him. And what it means is that this is our way of being. This is how we live our lives, is that we work for the benefit of others. And meeting Brian back in 2005, the first time he came over to my house, he wore his overalls, he jumped out of his van, and he had his toolbox. And he said, "What do you have for me to fix?" And that's who Brian is. He fixes problems. And you don't have to ask him to fix a problem, he sees the problem. And he does it because it's the right thing to do. He's got skills. He's helped to start Habitat for Humanity. He put on his tool belt and he went over and started building the homeless shelter. He works with me in my pottery studio so that we can build bowls for empty bowls to raise money for the food pantry. He worked with me to help raise more money for the United Way so that they could have the Nutrition on Weekend program boosted up because they had too much need for their resource. And so this is Brian, it's like he sees problems, he fixes them, he fills the void, and if he can't fill it, he builds a team so that they can work together and solve problems. And I love that about him. And I know he's authentic. He's consistent. He's like that way. It's his way of being. And I don't have to question that. I can trust it. I can count on it. And it's very reassuring. And I know other people feel reassured when they know that Brian Ewert is in the room, or when he is in the know, because once he knows something, once he knows there's a need, he starts working to fill that need, or he starts working to fix the problem. And he doesn't get ruffled. He's respectful, and he works well with others. He truly believes that we live in communities, we don't live in political parties. Whether he's in the intensive care unit or whether he's building a roof for someone who had their house destroyed by a tornado. He's done disaster work, he's done community projects, and it's just who he is in this world. And I love that about him. And again, it means I share him, but I'm always with him in my heart or in my presence because we do so much together. And I like being this way. And I like being his partner. He respects me. He treats me as his equal. And when I hear him talk about his high regard for humans, what that means is that he doesn't see barriers. He sees how we all fit together, how we're all part of a larger community without boundaries. And that's beautiful.
Authorized and paid for by Ewert for Congress.